Wood, Lady Blue Devils, and the Lady Indians at J.J. Kelly. Gate City will be dressed in their home white, trimmed in royal blue and black. Kelly in the road red, trimmed in white. Robin Dotson's the head coach for the J.J. Kelly Indians, and their starting lineup will soon be announced. Number 3, Bryn Hurst, had 4 3-point field goals a couple of nights ago. Sam Brummett is 14, Kaylee Bates. 33, Kaylin Collins. And the 5th starter, number 40, Amber Sayers. So for the Indians, it is Hurst, Brummett, Bates, Collins, and Salyer. And now for the Gate City Lady Blue Devils, coached by Hugh Godson.
Yeah, the Gate City boys come in the stands to watch the first half of this contest.
Starters will be Heather Odell, number 1. Number 4, Brett Rogers. Number 12, Ashton Bishop. .32, Haley Odell. 33, Caitlin Music. So for the Blue Devils, it's Heather Odell, Brittany Rogers, Ashton Bishop, Haley Odell, Caitlin Music. So, as most people suspected in December,
here we are.
Here we are. Gate City and J.J. Kelly for the LPD Tournament Championship. Of course, the Gate City ladies are the regular season champions. Tonight they look, I believe, for their first LPD Tournament Championship. Bishop and Salyer set to get this one underway at center circle. Whistle sounds, ball's up, tip controlled by the Blue Devils. Heather Odell has it for Gate City. Heather takes it left of the lane, gets it back out to Haley Odell, stops, 15-footer, good.
Yeah.
Haley Odell with the bucket, and the Blue Devils lead 9 seconds in, 2-0. Full court pressure by the Blue Devils. Collins can't get it in, finally gets it into Bates. Bates has trouble in backcourt. Now she circles out, races into front court with it. Gets it left side to Hurst. Hurst lobs it down low to Sayer, and she will be fouled by Haley Odell. Foul on Haley's her first. That'll be the team's first.
Yeah, gave her a little shove and got called for it.
Now they did the lob to Sayer from the wing. They lobbed it over Odell's head, and she bumped and fouled Sayer. On the inbounds, the Indians have it. That's Bates. Gets it back over in the corner, and whoever, that is 10, Brummett, steps out of bounds. So it belongs to Gate City. Of course, the Indians will press.
Stepped on the big green line.
Music gets it back to Haley Odell. Left side it goes to Rogers. Now out on top, Heather Odell to Bishop. Indians playing zone. Rogers has it. Circles out front between the rings with it, Odell. Haley Odell cuts through, can't get it to her. Over to Rogers for 3. Shot, no, won't go. Oh, long rebound run down by Bishop.
Nice job.
Gets it back to Rogers. Rogers back to Heather Odell. Bishop kicks it right side, Haley Odell. Swinging around now, left side, comes back to Rogers. Rogers on top, Heather Odell. Left side to Haley. Haley gets it along the baseline to Music. Into the lane it goes to Bishop. Bishop gets it back out. Heather Odell stops, pops, 15-footer, won't go. Rebound Salyer for the Indians. Salyer gets it ahead to Hurst, and Hurst throws it away.
Off her fingertips, no chance catching that one.
Now pass intended for Bates, and It missed her by a foot. Her outstretched arms by a foot. So the Devils with a 2-0 lead, 6.5 to go here in the first quarter, have the ball. Rogers gets it in front court quickly to Music. Music, 1-on-3, he'll back it back out.
No help, I was about to say. You're right.
Gets it in the corner to Heather Odell. Back out front to Haley. Odell with it. Circles right side. Gets it right of the lane to Music. Kicks it back to Rogers for 3. Shot. No, won't go. The rebound pulled out of Collins. Collins gets it to Bates. Bates drives all the way down and fires a jumper up good. Kaylee Bates from the right baseline ties it at 2. Odell gets it to Bishop. Bishop in front court to Odell. Back to Bishop. Swinging around Heather Odell now. To Bishop between the rings. Gets it back to Rogers. 2-all, 5:40 to go first quarter. 2-3 zone by the Indians. Odell stands out front, gets it right side. Now right baseline it goes to Bishop. Bishop shot up good. Ashton Bishop with a bucket. Salyer tried to draw the offensive foul.
Well, she fell down very nicely.
There's a pass inbounds, almost stolen away by the Blue Devils. Brummett, though, comes up with it for the Indians. Brummett gets it in front court to Hurst. Open for the 3. Shot long. Rebound Music for Gate City. Music gets it over to Bishop. Bishop will slow it up, bring it up the floor. Bishop gets it left side to Heather Odell. Heather drives it to the baseline, can't shoot, back out front to Bishop. Swinging around right corner, it goes to Haley Odell. Cutting through Rogers, can't get it to her. Back out front, it comes to Bishop. Bishop now, Heather Odell with it. Haley runs the baseline. Gets it along the baseline. Gets it back to Rogers. Gets it, it'll set back. Get it back out front to Odell. Left side it goes to Rogers. She'll shoot the 3. Shot good.
Yeah, Gate City's getting some backside open shots.
Brittany Rogers hits the 3 at 7-2. Timeout, J.J. Kelly. 4:32 to go first quarter.
Boys action here at Clintwood Elementary.
7-2. The Lady Devils lead. 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Bates will bring it in front court. And there comes a double team. She's trapped and tipped. Ball coming out with it, Collins, and Collins will be shoved and fouled.
Yeah, Britt got her fingertips on it, but couldn't control it.
The foul will be on 24, Tia Vermillion, who's checked in, and Sam Horner also in, along with Tuesday Woods. In the corner, the pass comes to Collins in the lane, right of the lane. Mullins jumper, no good. Rebound. Woods had a hand on it, put back good by Kaylin Collins. Looks like Woods might have got fouled there.
You're right.
7-4, Gate City with the lead. Woods with it, gets it to Rogers. Rogers down low, shot no good. She's fouled.
Probably twice, as a matter of fact.
They'll only count one of them.
Yeah, well, on the pass to her, she was bumped from behind.
Foul, I believe 33, Collins picks up the foul, her first. Britt Rogers shooting 2. First, no good.
Yeah, that's another thing about this contest. They played close all year. Free throws.
Caitlin Music
free throws.
Back in for the Blue Devils. Rogers set for the second. It's on the way. Good. Rogers will check out. Odell in. Heather Odell in for her. 8-4 Devils lead. 4:03 to go first quarter. Sarah Saunders into the lineup for the Indians. Has it over to Bates. Bates gets it in front court. Now Collins has it right of the lane. Forces her way down. Shot off the glass. Good. Kaylin Collins with the bucket.
Nice move against Music.
Yeah, she's just a sophomore. She's a good player. Front court pass goes to Woods. Woods gets it back to Horner. Horner to Odell. Odell gets it right side to Woods. Back to Odell. Right of the lane it goes to Vermillion. Now left side. Music skip it across right side now to Woods. Right corner makes a move. Back out to Odell. Odell to Horner. Back to Heather Odell for 3. Shot good. Heather Odell for 3.
That's pretty.
11-6 the score. Brummett has it for the Indians. Across the timeline. Picks up her dribble, needs help, gets it over to Bates. Bates, crossover dribble, tries to get the baseline, can't do it, back out
cut
front.
off.
Goes to Collins, over to Brummett. Brummett back to Collins, head of the key. Right side it goes to Saunders. Saunders picks up her dribble, gets it to Mullins, swinging around left side to Brummett. Left corner it goes to Bates, her running jumper no good. Rebound pulled out of Woods for Gate City. Gets it over to Horner, she looks away and it goes right through her hands, out of bounds. Hurst back in for Kelly.
First turnover for Gate City. Kelly has 2.
J.D. Brewer in also. Haley Odell and Brett Rogers back in for Gate City. So it'll be Indian basketball with Bates to throw it in. Bates gets it out front to, that's Brewer. Now Bates with it, head of the key, guarded by Rogers. Gets it, well.
No, she didn't.
Tried to get it to Hurst, but she just airmailed her and she wasn't 15 feet from her.
Yeah, Hurst is 5'9". She needed to be 6'5" to catch that one.
To have a chance. Music almost turns it over, gets it to Woods. Woods to Odell, and they steal it. That's Brewer. Brewer will run it down, but it'll go off her out of bounds. Considered a little careless with the basketball.
Little lazy pass.
So the Devils have it again in backcourt. Odell gets it on the inbounds, gets it to Rogers. Over to Haley Odell, and she brings it in front court. Haley gets it down low, and the pass stolen away by Collins. Collins gets it over to Hurst. Hurst gets it in the lane. Nobody sees Mullins. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound Woods, foul. Brummett make that 12. Brewer on the foul. Brewer picks up her first, team second. Bishop in for Gate City. Sager in for the Indians. Haley Odell gets it into Bishop. Bishop gets it to Heather Odell across the timeline. Heather takes it in the lane. Has the ball kicked as she tried to kick it out on the wing to Music.
Yeah, she drove down there in the crowd and tried to look for the open player.
Odell gets it in the corner to Haley Odell. Back to Heather. Skip it out front to Rogers. Rogers right side, it goes to Bishop in the corner. Out front to Heather Odell. Gets it into the lane, right of the lane to Music. Back to Bishop. Bishop along the baseline. Shot no good. She's fouled.
Nice drive across the baseline.
Foul will be on 40 Sager, her first, team's third. Ashton Bishop to shoot 2.
Had to foul her. She was going to get an easy layup.
Free throw no good. Woods in for Music. Bishop set for a second. Hit 2 is no good. Not close, actually. Rebound run down by Sayer. Get it to Hurst. Hurst in front court. Gets it to Bates. Bates, right side it goes to Brewer with it. Gets it to Bates, right of the lane. Bates, baseline jumper, good.
Looked like a walk to me.
Kaylee Bates with the bucket.
Before the shot.
Makes it 11-8. Bishop gets it to Rogers. Now right side it goes to Bishop. Back to Rogers. Skip it over to Woods. Woods hit a key to Odell. Odell right of the lane. Needs help. Gets it over to Woods.
Look in the corner.
Woods gets it over to Bishop. Back to Odell. Odell puts it on the floor. Takes it to the hole. Shot no good. Rebound Collins.
Too firm.
Bates with it for the Indians. Gate City leads 11-8. 30 seconds to go first quarter. Bates gets it left side to Hurst. Collins has it. She'll back Woods down. Take it to the hole. Shot up no good. Sayers Putback is good. Gate City just simply didn't box Sayer off the board.
Not at all.
Had the opportunity to do it and didn't. Bishop with it, gets it over to Woods. Pass thrown away by Brewer. Brewer drive down for the layup, good. Lazy pass, got intercepted, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. As J.J. Kelly scores 6 points in the last minute of the quarter to take a 12-11 lead after one. We'll be back. Set to get underway. Kelly will have it to start the second quarter. They have a 12-11 lead.
Well, previously it was 11-6, Gate City.
Hurst with it, gets it ahead of Keita Collins. Left side it goes to Brummett. Brummett back out on top to Saunders. Saunders forces up jumper right of the lane. Shot no good. Who is that? Hurst. Shot no good. Rebound put back no good. This time held ball will be called and it goes to Gate City. Kelly just crashing the boards.
About 3 seconds.
So it'll be Gate City's basketball. With Haley Odell to get it in. Gets it into Woods. To Bishop. Bishop across the timeline. Gets it to Woods. Woods can't shoot. Back to Bishop. Cross court pass comes to Horner. Horner left open for three. Shot no good. Rebound. That's a foul on Gate City. Has to be.
Yeah, over the back.
Yeah, Haley Odell picks up her second.
Trying to tip it out. Couldn't get a hand on it. Even.
Music in for Haley Odell, who's picked up her second foul. 12-11. Kelly leads. 7:20 to go here in the first half. Saunders gets the inbounds pass for the Indians. Saunders gets it back over to Hurst. And Hurst will bring it to front court. Back to Saunders. Saunders puts it on the floor. Gets it to Collins right of the lane. Collins forces up the jumper. Won't go. Rebound long in the corner. It goes to Rogers. Rogers gets it over to Horner. Horner, long pass in front court to Woods. Woods back to Horner. Horner gets it to Woods in the lane. Woods shot stripped away, and they'll call traveling on Woods.
You can't call a walk. You can't call a walk.
So it'll be.
Well, she went up and Lady Indian touched the basketball, and she came down, and the walk was caught.
Mullins gets it right of the lane to Sayer. She turns, shoots, scores. 14-11. Lady Indians over the Devils. They've scored 8 in a row. Bishop gets it over to Woods. Woods puts it on the floor, and a block will be called on Sayer, her second. Be the team's fourth.
Well, Sawyer's a presence inside.
Yeah, she's her and Collins both, when they get the ball down low, we're not doing a good job of defending them. That's where most of their points have came from. Horner with it out front for Gate City. It's it left side to Bishop. Bishop to Woods. Woods puts it on the floor, spins in the lane and walks.
She drove into a crowd of Lady Indians.
Well, you got to get a little bit of penetration there, and just so Kelly with it. That is Brummett. Brummett gets it down low to Mullins. Over to Saunders. Shot no good. Rebound Rogers for the Blue Devils, and she's fouled by Jessica Horn. Excuse me. Horn picks up her first. That'll be the team's fifth. So Gate City with the ball in backcourt. Three-quarter court pressure. Woods gets it over to Horner. Horner, long pass in front court, and it'll be turned over, but Mullins had a hand on it. It goes off of music. Our view kind of obstructed, but so it'll be over to Kelly off the turnover.
Risky pass, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, Kelly's defense is working on the Blue Devils pretty good. Out front it goes to Bates. Right side to Saunders. Saunders drives along the baseline, leaves it off down low. Pass stolen away by Woods. It was tipped by Rogers, stolen by Woods. Bishop brings it in front court. Gets it to Woods.
Time for Gate City to have a little offense.
Well, Kelly just extends their defense. And Gate City not able to even get a decent shot in the last 5-6 minutes. Bishop shot good, and she's fouled.
That'll work.
So Bishop with a bucket. Makes it 14-13. Vermillion in for Woods for Gate City.
Brewer and Collins in for Kelly.
So Bishop set for the free throw. She hits it. We'll have a tie game. Free throw, no good. Rebound Collins. 14-13, Indians lead. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Bates has it. Gets it over left side to Brewer. Here's the shot for three, no good. Shot up by Bates, no good. Rebound Music for Gate City. Music gets it ahead to Rogers. Rogers has it over to Bishop. Bishop gets it to Music. Music left baseline. It goes to Rogers. Back out front to Bishop. Drives down the right of the lane. Her shot no good. Foul will be called on Kaylin Collins. Foul on Collins is her second. Now that's 2 on Collins and 2 on Sawyer.
There you go. That's a good point you make.
Ashton Bishop to the line to shoot 2. She's 0 of 3 on the night from the free throw line. Free throw, no good.
Sam in for Britt.
So Rogers, Bishop set for her second. It's on the way, no good. Rebound, no good. Rebound, put back, no good by Music, but she's fouled.
Talk about not blocking out.
Was that 33?
That I can't confirm.
Nor deny, right? Music shooting 2. First, good. Caitlin Music hits the free throw, ties the score at 14.
It might be as 33 checks out.
And I thought she signaled 33. If it is, it's her third. Free throw, Music, good again. So Caitlin Music hits 2. Gives the Devils the lead. And Gate City commits a foul in backcourt. Heather Odell picks up the foul, her first, team's fourth. So it'll be Kelly's basketball, side rear court.
18 fouls on Kelly.
Here's a pass in, almost stolen away by Odell. She steps out of bounds with it.
Nice effort, though. Keeping after it.
Hurst to throw it in. Hurst, there comes the screen. Still nobody open. Now Bates comes open, and Bates has it. Bates drives all the way down, leaves it off for Sawyer for the shot up. No good. Had to give me and missed it. Music comes out there with it for Gate City and gets it ahead to Horner. Horner runs it down before it goes out of bounds. Gets it over to Heather Odell. Heather back to Tia Vermillion now to Woods, head of the key. Left side it comes to Heather. Stops, pop, 16-footer, good. Heather Odell with the bucket, make it 17-14 now.
Yeah, Heather got open. She called for the basketball and made the shot.
Horner shoves Bates from behind at midcourt. Foul on Horner, her first. That'll be the team's fifth.
She's one holding her.
As you may surmise, the crowd is bigger here tonight than in previous nights, and it's going to continue to grow.
Rogers in for Horner. Bates to throw it in. Bates gets it into Mullins, hands it back to Bates. Bates has it left side. Now, left corner, it goes to Hurst. Salyer tried to get it to her. Music over the back, tips it away. Gate City comes up with a steal. Rogers has it, left side. Rogers swings it around to Horner, to Vermillion, right side to Woods. Woods gets it down low to Rogers. Her shot up, won't go. Rebound, put back in.
Nice position.
Music with a bucket. Timeout. J.J. Kelly. Gate City leads 19-14. We'll be back. Gate City leads. They've outscored Kelly 8-0. Kelly went on an 8-0 run. Now Gate City's on an 8-0 run. Saunders has it. Saunders is trapped. Pass almost stolen away by Odell. Now Kelly has the numbers, so Odell gets back. There's Bates with it. Bates gets it in the left corner to Saunders. Saunders out front to Bates, and what do we have? Foul will be called on Haley Odell away from the bucket. That's 3.
Well, if you're thinking about coming to the game tonight, you're going to have to walk. They just announced that the parking lots are full.
Haley Odell picks up her 3rd. She'll go to the bench. So each team with player with 3 fouls. Here's the pass inbound, stolen by Vermillion. Vermillion gets it over to Bishop. Bishop brings the ball in front court, gets it left side to Odell. Woods has it in the corner for Gate City. Woods puts it on the floor, gets it over to Heather Odell for 3. Shot no good.
No.
Long rebound run down in the corner by Vermillion. Gets it to Bishop. Vermillion might have walked. Bishop takes it to the hole for the shot good.
She did walk.
Walked a mile.
She was helped.
With it, Saunders. Saunders races down, shoots the ball backwards over her head, but Salyer's there to put it back. Again, Gate City fails to box off the board. Too many offensive rebounds for the Indians. Bishop takes it down the lane. Shot no good. Well, she might have actually given that up to Woods. Woods gets the bucket. I don't know if that was intended or if it just got knocked out of her hands.
I don't know. You're exactly right. I don't know if it's deflected, but it went right to Tuesday and made the bucket.
And we're going to have a foul called on Brett Rogers. Foul on Rogers is her 1st. That'll be the team's 7th. Be a 1-and-1 upcoming for J.J. Kelly, and that will be Kaylee Bates. Kaylee Bates shooting 1-and-1. She has 4 first half points. 23-16 Gate City leads. Bates free throw, no good. Rebound Bishop, foul on Mullins. And that'll put Bishop at the line to shoot 1-and-1.
Free throw shooting for Gate City not so hot tonight.
Not really. 3 out of 9.
That's terrible.
Well, pretty much.
Hey, I'm an expert, right?
So Bishop shooting 1-and-1.
Wrong. Well, I laid $2 out there for the half and half, and the girl didn't come here and get it.
Free throw Bishop, no good. Rebound Woods.
Nice.
Put back, no good. Vermillion fights for it. Salyer comes out there with it.
Well, the putback wasn't so nice.
Bates has it, gets it left side to Brewer, and it's turned over as Rogers comes up with it for Gate City. Get it over to Woods, now to Bishop. Bishop takes it down the lane and turns it over.
Too big of a crowd.
Saunders comes up with it, gets it ahead to Bates. Bates gets it right side to Brewer. Brewer down low. Here's the shot up. No good. Foul called on the Blue Devils.
You know, they probably could have called the foul on the other end.
24, Vermillion picks up the foul. Be 2 on her. And 42, Jessica Horn to the line for the Indians to shoot 2. Free throw, no good. Score remains 23-16, 1:49 to go here in the first half. Gate City on top. Music in for Vermillion. Free throw, good this time by Horn. So a 6-point Gate City lead. Rogers has it at midcourt. Triple team, gets it to Woods. Woods gets it in front court to Music. Music puts it on the floor. Shot no good. Long rebound Bishop. Bishop's put back, no good. Rebound put back, Music good. 25-17. Bates has it, and she has to be fouled.
That was a tackle.
That would be either Bishop. Yes, it'll be on Bishop, her first. And the Blue Devils just a step behind defensively there, and that's 3 or 4 times Bates has been fouled from behind just after she crosses midcourt.
She's quick.
So Bates shooting 1-1, as that's the 9th team foul on the Blue Devils. Free throw, good.
9 on each team.
25-18, 1:25 to go. First half. Bates, free throw, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Collins. Collins gets it to Saunders. 15-footer, won't go. Rebound, Merlin, shot no good, and it saved back in by Collins. Here is the jumper up by Brewer, no good. Rebound, Collins, shot good. 4 tries that time. 4 offensive rebounds by the Lady Indians, and they get the bucket. 25-20, 60 seconds to go first half. Woods has it left side to Rogers. Rogers gets it to Odell. Odell, right side it goes to Woods. Now to Bishop. Bishop puts it on the floor, and she's fouled by Sarah Saunders, her first. Team's 10th. Ashton Bishop to the line to shoot 2 for Gate City.
Saunders, the daughter of ex-coach Kevin Saunders at Kelly. Last I heard, he was coaching in Kentucky.
Free throw, no good by Bishop.
Just terrible tonight, free throw shooting.
It's sitting now 3 of 11 from the free throw line.
Kayla in for Brittany.
So Bishop set for her second. It's on the way and good. So make it 26-20. Gate City with a 6-point lead, 35 seconds to go. Kelly with the basketball, that's Brummett. Brummett pressured, and she just throws it right to Woods.
Nice pass.
Woods gets it over to Tipton. Timeout will be asked for by Gate City. 26-20, Devils lead. 25 seconds to go first half. Back in 30 seconds. Seconds to go here in the first half. Devils lead 26-20 and have the ball.
And it could have been a whole lot more of a lead if you make your free throw.
Odell with it for Gate City. Odell backs it out front. Gate City will hold it for the final shot. Get it right side to Woods, 10 seconds. Woods puts it on the floor, takes it against Collins, gets it back, Heather Odell, and she throws it away. She anticipated Woods making the break. Here's a long shot from backcourt, and it'll be no good. And that'll be the end of the first half here at Clintwood. LPD championship game. It's the Lady Blue Devils 26, the Lady Indians 20. We'll be back. Hurst stands at midcourt and can't find anybody open, and that'll be a turnover right off the bat. Gate City defended for 5-on-4, didn't defend the inbounder, and able to create the turnover. So the Devils have it. Heather Odell with it. Odell gets it right side to Bishop, back to Odell. Now, out front, center circle will be Rogers. Rogers intended to pass for Bishop. Bishop.
She headed for the paint.
Headed for the lane, and the pass goes out of bounds. So these teams had it once in the second half, and it's turnover for each team. So Brummett has it, gets it to Bates. Out front it comes to Collins. Left side, down low, shot off glass, good by Sam Brummett. Brummett with the bucket, quickly in front court. Here comes Gate City with it. Woods in the lane, stops, shoots, misses, rebound Salyer. Salyer for the Indians, gets it over to Hurst. Hurst gets it right side to Brummett. Brummett out front. Now to Salyer. Salyer outside the arc with it. Gets it over to Collins. Collins down low. Hurst layup good. So now what Kelly's done, stuck her 2 post players and put them out front, getting backdoor cuts and got 2 easy buckets. Gate City quickly sees that. They'll ask for the timeout. Third quarter.
4-0 run. Starts second half by Kelly.
Yeah, Coach Dotson at halftime, he made some changes. And they've worked into 3 possessions and 2 buckets by moving Collins and Salyer out at the high post and allowing his guards, Bates and Hurst, screen down back door and got a couple easy buckets. So I'm sure Gate City's adjusted for that during that timeout.
Nice timeout.
Here's a pass in front court to Music. Music gets it back to Rogers. Rogers out on top, it goes to Heather Odell. Now to Woods. Right side it comes to Rogers. Rogers to Bishop. Heather Odell has it between the rings. Right side to Music. Music gets it back to Odell. Now swinging around left side to Woods. Back to Rogers. Rogers head of the key, left side Music. Rogers cuts through, can't get it to her. Skips it across to Heather Odell. Heather takes it, 12-footer, won't go. Rebound Collins.
That's a hard defense to attack and a hard defense to get a rebound against.
Collins is fouled by Tuesday Woods. Foul on Woods is her first. Team's first here in the second half. So the Lady Indians will have the ball with a chance to tie or take the lead. Nearing 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Brummett has it. Brummett gets it out on top to Hurst. Hurst, a long 3, shot no good. Rebound Music for Gate City. Music brings it in front court to Bishop. Bishop puts it on the floor, drives all the way down, leaves it off for Woods. Woods takes it strong to the hole, gets it over to Music for the jumper good.
Nice pass. Tuesday was cut off by Collins.
28-24, Brummett out front with it for the Indians. Picks up her dribble, gets it right side to Bates. Bates leaves it off for Collins. Collins rips a pass down low. Sayer stepping in front.
Nice steal.
Rogers steals it. Rogers, right baseline. Back to Bishop. Bishop gets it back to Heather Odell. She'll back it back out. Now Gate City will set. Right side now it comes to Rogers. Cutting through Bishop, goes to her head of the key. Now left side it goes to Odell, back to Bishop. Bishop
move it to right wing.
Rogers with it, gets it to Bishop. Bishop right side to Music, skip it over to Odell. Right side to Rogers, open for the 3. Bang.
They did.
Rogers for 3, 31-24. So Gate City's ran off 5 in a row since the timeout. Game of streaks. Bates has it, left baseline. Gets it down low to Collins. That's a tough matchup. Collins bucket good.
Yeah.
Woods has it for Gate City. Woods goes off of the Indians, luckily out of bounds. Haley Odell and Sam Horner in for Woods and Heather Odell. 31-26, 4:26 to go here in the third quarter. It's City on top with the basketball. Rogers gets it back to Horner. Now right side it comes to Music. Music tries to get it to Bishop. Instead swinging around left side now to Horner. Horner gets it to Music, left of the lane, gets it back to Bishop. Bishop drives in the lane and she's fouled before the shot.
Collins.
That is 33 Collins. And the score held up 3, so it's her third foul. I had her with 3 already. So Odell has it, gets it to Bishop. Left side it goes to Horner. Horner back out front between the rings it goes to Rogers. Right side to Bishop. Bishop skips it over to Music. Left side it goes to Horner. Odell cuts through. Horner has it. Backs it back out to Bishop. Left side it goes to Haley Odell. Haley puts it on the floor. Her jumper up good.
Yeah, she was the one to go all the way to the bucket. She was cut off and made a nice jumper.
33-26. Gate City with the lead. Hurst, long three, no good. Rebound fought for. Odell has it for Gate City. Haley quickly up the floor for the Blue Devils. Haley takes it right baseline back to Bishop, swinging around to Rogers. Rogers stops, pops 12-footer from in front, won't go. Rebound, Music on the foul.
Yeah, foul from behind.
Music fouls Mullins. Brewer and Saunders in for the Indians.
Music tried to tip it away from behind and got hand and not basketball.
So the Devils leading by 7, 3:05 to go. Have J.J. Kelly with the ball. Bates brings it up the floor. Bates a lefty. Picks up her dribble, hounded in the corner by Rogers. Gets it to Collins. Collins, guarded by Music closely. He gets it over to Bates. Bates backs it back out, works against Rogers, picks up a screen from Mullins. Bates gets it over to Brewer. Brewer throws it away. Music steals it, gets it over to Horner. Horner takes it all the way down into the lane. Her shot, no good. Rebound Saunders. Saunders with it, gets it ahead to Bates. Bates rips it right side to Brewer. Along the block it goes to Collins, back to Brewer. Brewer gets it back to Collins, and Music will commit the foul. Foul on Caitlin's her second. Team's third here the second half. Bishop in, Heather Odell in for Gate City for Music and Rogers. So still a 7-point Gate City lead, 2:20 to go third quarter. Bates to throw it in. Bates gets it in the corner to Saunders. She'll launch a three. Shot won't go. Rebound Bishop and Bates, and they both go to the floor. And possession should go to Gate City. Yes, it does. Give Bates credit. She was a head taller than Bishop, and she was holding on for all she was worth. Haley Odell gets it ahead to Bishop, who gets it in front court. Here comes the trap. She recognizes it, gets it to Heather Odell.
There's the foul not called.
Odell gets it over to Haley Odell for the jumper. Won't go. Rebound Tia Vermillion. Vermillion, her put back, no good. Might have rushed it. Saunders comes out there with it, wants to run. Saunders has it in front court, takes it all the way down. Shot off the glass, won't go. Rebound put back. Mullins, no good. Rebound, who's got it? Saunders has it, and she gets it back out to Collins. Collins gets it over to Bates. Minute 35 to go. Third quarter, Devils by 7. Bates gets it to Brewer. Down low to Collins. Backs her way down. Shot up. Good. Collins with 10. 5-point Gate City lead. A minute 20 to go third quarter. Horner gets it to Heather Odell. Now it goes to Haley Odell to Vermillion, and Vermillion backs it back out. Gets it to Bishop. Bishop works her way to the bucket for the layup. Good.
She wasn't shy about that drive.
Gate City back by 7. A minute to go third quarter. Here's Bates. Right of the lane. Gets it to Brewer. Brewer back out front. It comes to Bates. Bates gets it left side to Saunders. Saunders works it back out on top to Brewer. Right side to Bates. Her 16-footer up and good.
Rattled but fell.
Kaylee Bates with 7. 5-point lead. With the basketball is Heather Odell. Heather gets it to Bishop. Bishop stops, spots 8-footer, good.
That's attacking the defense.
Back to a 7-point lead. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Bates with it. Bates lobs it to Mullins. Mullins shot up, no good. Vermillion comes out there with it for Gate City. Gets it ahead to Horner. Horner has it 3-on-1 for the Blue Devils. Horner shot up, good.
Yeah, you could tell at mid-court she's going all the way.
Well, until somebody come to stop her, that's what she should do. Devils lead by 9. Here's Bates. Bates has it out front. Here comes the double team along the baseline. Shot up, no good. Foul will be called on Sam Horner. Foul on Horner will be her second. Brewer is fouled in the act of shooting with 1.5 seconds to go here in the quarter. So J.D. Brewer will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Indians.
14 fouls on Gate City, 1 on Kelly.
So Brewer, free throw on the way, and no good. Music and Rogers in for Horner and Bishop.
Tuesday set to check in. She does now.
For Haley Odell. So, Brewer with the basketball set for her second free throw. It's on the way and no good. Rebound Collins. Collins won't get the shot off. And that'll be the end of the third quarter with the score. The Gate City Lady Blue Devils 39, the Lady Indians of J.J. Kelly 30. We'll be back after this.
The game brought to you in part by...
That's Brummett. Gate City leads by 9. Brummett gets it left side to Bates. Bates drives along the baseline, leaves it off down low. Shot away by Odell.
What a swat.
Haley Odell blocks Collins' shot. Out of bounds. It'll belong to Kelly.
She smacked that against the wall. Very, very forceful.
So it'll be Brummett to inbounds.
Hey, don't you come in here.
Brummett gets it to Collins. Shot no good. Gate City tries to box Collins out. She goes around the box, gets it put back good. 39-32. Gate City with the lead. Rogers gets it in front court to Woods. Down low to Music. Shot off a glass. Good.
And nice ball movement.
Caitlin Music with 10 points tonight. Gate City leads 41-32.
Beat the defense coming down.
Now once Gate City beats the pressure, they're getting some pretty good looks at it. Bates has it, gets it left side to Saunders. Saunders, and we're going to have a foul called on Amber Salyer. Elbow to Caitlin Music. Foul on Salyer. I just looked up, and Salyer and Music were going at it pretty good, and Salyer's the one that got caught. Caitlin working hard against her. Done a good job.
Got to establish that position.
Yep. Yeah, Gate City's neutralized Collins and Salyer after the first quarter or so. Here's pass. This is Haley Odell. Haley stops. Can't shoot. Gets it back to Heather for 3. Bang! Heather Odell for 3.
That's a big shot.
Devils lead by 12. This is Brummett for the Indians. Brummett picks up her dribble, gets it right side to Hurst. Hurst drives along the baseline. Kicks it back over here to, who is that? 10, Brummett for the bucket. Good on the jump shot from 16 feet. Makes it 44-34, and J.J. Kelly will ask for a timeout. Timeout on the floor, 6:39 to go. With a 10-point lead, 6:39 to go. Heather Odell will have it for the Blue Devils. Gets it right side to Haley Odell.
Obviously nothing urgent here. Just take care of the basketball.
Bishop gets it to Odell, now to Haley Odell. Haley can't shoot. Back out front it comes to Rogers. Rogers gets it to Bishop, back to Rogers. She'll back it back out. Rogers gets it right side to Woods. Woods looks for Haley Odell posting. Can't get it to her. Instead goes around left side to Rogers. Rogers back out on top to Odell. Woods, right corner it goes to Bishop. Back to Heather Odell. Heather puts it on the floor.
Nothing there.
Back out to Rogers, and it's tipped out of her hands out of bounds by Saunders. So Odell gets it on the inbounds from Rogers now to Bishop.
Now backside of Brittany's wide open.
And here comes the double team. Gets it over to Heather Odell, and not a real good pass right there.
Well, she was open, but 5 seconds earlier. Not a good pass.
44-34. Gate City leads. 5:45 to go. So the Indians have Brummett with it. Brummett gets it out front to Hurst. 3, no good. Rebound, that is Brummett. Brummett circles back, gets it over to Hurst. She'll launch another 3. Good this time. Hurst for 3, makes it 44-37. So now Kelly's run off 5 in a row. Rogers has it for Gate City. Gets it to Odell. Odell puts it on the floor, gets it back to Haley Odell. Haley can't shoot. Right side it comes to Bishop. Out front to Haley Odell. Gate City has Woods, and we're going to have a timeout. Timeout on the floor by Gate City. 4:57 to go. They lead 44-37, back in 30 seconds. It's Gate City 44, J.J. Kelly 37. The Devils will have Haley and Heather Odell, Tuesday Woods, Ashton Bishop, Brittany Rogers on the floor. That's Haley Odell with it. Gets it right side to Bishop. Out front it goes to Rogers. Rogers over to Haley Odell. Odell puts it on the floor, drives the baseline, forces up a jumper way long.
Yeah, forced up is exactly right.
Bates comes out there with it. Bates gets it over to Hurst. Hurst gets it in the corner to Brummett. Down low it goes to Salyer. Salyer has it tipped away by Woods, stolen away by Bishop. And Salyer is injured, and the official will stop the play.
And she's not getting up.
So while they attend to Salyer, we'll go ahead. 4:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Devils lead by 7. We'll be back. Steer back here in just a minute. 44-37, Gate City leads. Heather Odell with it. Hits it right side to Rogers. Rogers to Woods. Woods, head of the key, right side to Bishop. Out on top it goes to Odell to Rogers. Left side it goes to Woods. Back to Rogers. Rogers backs it back out to Odell. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Odell gets it to Bishop. Left side to Rogers for 3. Shot, bang. Brittany Rogers for 3. That's her third 3.
That makes it 10-point lead.
I was just getting ready to say, Gate City, if it takes 30 seconds, that's fine, but they need to score right here. It's been a while since they'd scored. Kelly'd run off 5 in a row. They led 44-32, and then Kelly cut it to 44-37. But Rogers, senior that she is, steps up, puts it in the bottom of the bucket. 10-point Devil lead, 3:45 to go.
We all know about senior leadership.
That's right. Brummett with it. Brummett lobs it down low to Hurst. Gate City lost her, and Hurst missed the shot from the baseline.
Nice pass. Unfortunately, the music for Kelly.
Music with it for Gate City. Gets it back to Rogers. Now Gate City can let a little more air out now with a 10-point lead, 3.5 to go.
They're just looking for the open shot.
Well, let's
move the ball around.
Rogers has it, and she will be shoved and fouled.
Well, that might be the problem, though, if there is one. Foul shooting.
Well, we'll hit them when it counts here.
That's what you call a championship team.
We'll see how many we haven't shot any in the second half.